Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about something that it's going to hit this month on the 28th, and this is going to affect Group 1 or the YieldMax ETF. So if you own any of the Group 1 weekly payers on YieldMax, this will affect your shares. So I added a bunch of links in the description below so you can take a look of all of the stocks that will be affected by the reverse split that's going to take place at the end of November. Um, Again, nothing changes in the amount of money that you have, and I'll explain to you guys what that actually looks like in theory when we're looking at the entire portfolio of basically what you have. So we're going to take a look at, what it looks like in terms of how many shares you have. So again, it's just one of those things that um, most people usually panic when this happens, but nothing happens in terms of whatever stocks you own in terms of the company. So but we're gonna cover that a little bit in a little bit. Just stay tuned, and I will. If you have any questions, of course, write it in the comment section below, and let's jump into it. So YieldMax Ultra Income ETF, they just announced that they will be doing a reverse split on Group 1 on their ETFs. So these are going to be the ones that will be affected by it. A lot of them used to pay, well, they still pay weekly. Nothing changes when it comes to that. This is the overview of the ones that will be changing 10 to 1 split. I have a little bit of a graph at the end of this video so you can take a look, see what's going to happen with all the shares that you own on these companies. So, first things first, ULTY is changing 10 to 1. So, it's Crash, Dips. These are the names, by the way, Tesla. So the Tesla short income, it's kind of betting off that Tesla will do bad, and that's how they make income. Nvidia dips. This is the same thing. FIA morning. A AIYY. This is very very cheap right now. I think it's like $2.50 per share. CONY. We know that's gonna happen too. So basically, what's gonna happen approximately is going to decrease the total number of outstanding shares for the public to 90%. So again, nothing's going to happen to your investment. So we'll discuss that in a little bit. This is the ones that are going from 1 to 5 split, right? So YBTI, that's a Bitcoin. TSLY, that's Tesla. And this one, AOR, I'm sorry, OARK. These are the ones that are changing from 5 to 1 split, reducing the outstanding shares by 80%. So this is a small recap of what you can expect on the 28th, right? So on the approximately the ones that are changing 10 to 1, 90% will be reduced. Same thing goes for those changing 5 to 1 will be 80% of the outstanding shares remaining. Here's a little kind of an example of what you can expect on December 1st when the market opens. So, as an example, if you own 1,000 shares of ULTY at $10, your Navarosha, basically your price per share, it's $10 equals to $10,000, right? After December 1st, your 1,000 shares will become 100 shares. So if we're talking about your 100 shares times $10, right? Because you're multiplying this number by the amount of units that you're losing. So you still have the same equal value at a $10,000 price point. So having said that, Um, I'm assuming, and again, this is just me thinking, right? If the price per share, if you have ULTY, hypothetical, and ULTY, it's $5 a share, right? And you go 10 reverse split. That will be that your 10 reverse split will be worth $50. So ULTY will be priced at $50. Now, I'm thinking that if you're getting paid 10 cents per share, and now basically going back to 10, that means that your dividend payment probably will be roughly about 60 something cents, or 50 cents per share. I'm curious to see if that's what actually is going to happen. Who knows with the dividends? But Ulti pays a very high yield every single week. It pays close to 70%. Sometimes it pays a little bit more. But I know for a fact that Nvidia just did it this past year in 2024. I believe they did it. Nvidia used to cost $1,100 per share, and I bought one share. And when they did a reverse split, a forward split, sorry, they took the one share and then divided amongst 10. And then the price of Nvidia soared all the way up to I think 180 or something along those lines. But that's what's going to happen with OT, with all of the YieldMax Group One. Um, Sometimes a company do this because they either seeing that the NAV erosion on the actual stock is depleting too much, and they want to save the fund. Sometimes they do it because they got way too many outstanding shares. I mean, the factors out there is just way too crazy to talk about it. But if you want to read all the YieldMax ETFs that will be reverse splitting, I add them in the description below. So if you want to read them, go right ahead. They're not spam folders or anything like that. You can just go ahead and open them. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only and educational. So, but if you want to go ahead and review all the information that I write in this video, there's the links in the bottom in the description below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, write it in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to reply to you guys. So until the next one, stay safe, be